This sounds like a great idea to maximize our 401k contribution, but when you think about it, is it though? You let me know. So, August this year, IRS posted on their website that they had allowed the company more flexibility on 401k contribution. The name of the company was kept private. I guess this is probably a trial thing, but basically, IRS gave the employees the power to choose how to allocate their company's retirement account match. So, for those who don't know, there are some employers, actually quite a lot of employers who match your retirement contribution up to a certain amount or up to a certain percentage. Well, because this company acts, IRS responded based on Section 110 of Secure 2.0 Act, saying their employees at the beginning of each year can indicate if the match should go to a qualified student loan or HSA or a retiree health reimbursement arrangement or a combination of both. If they don't choose to have it go to any of these qualified areas, then it defaults to their retirement account. They cannot take it in cash. Although this was a response to a company's request, this could be expanded. And if you read this correctly, I think it's actually saying they may be able to match student loan payments. But either way, it's the fact that at least the company's match can now be moved to my student loan payment that I'm still paying after how many decades of being in school, or can be allocated to increasing your health savings account. If you have a year where you're expecting high expenses, like we have, yes, my daughter now has braces. Yes, it costs extra money. If you're expecting a year where you have higher medical expenses, it can go towards that. This seems like a wonderful idea, right? Now, it wasn't clear how taxation would apply, but so far, what do you think about this? Here's why I think it's a great idea. I think one, it's killing two birds with one stone. It's feeding two birds with one stone. You can now contribute to retirement while paying up debt, right? You can now fund your retirement account while you are paying down your student loan, right? And I think for those who are currently not even contributing because they are so focused on paying off debt. If you're following the Dave Ramsey baby steps, this is one of the negatives of the baby step that a lot of people have talked about. Why stop contributing to your retirement, which is crucial? You're losing time. Or why not contribute when you're getting free money back? This seems like a win-win because now you can do that. You can put money towards your retirement fund while also paying off or paying down your student loan account. And even if you don't have a student loan, HSA is an option. You can now do two things at the same time. This is also a huge game changer for those who currently are not contributing, even though they know there is a match. But to them, that match is going to an account they can't touch for another 40 years. They're concerned about what's going on right now, an account they can touch right now. So having this match allocated to student loan payment or even the health savings account is something tangible. They can actually see this free money they would use to their benefit right now, right? So it's a great way to encourage those who are not contributing. That $100 that you would put into that account, we will pay that same $100 towards your student loan payment. So what do you have to lose? It helps them see you were leaving money on the table. It makes no sense to not contribute. So this really just looks like a wonderful idea and a great way to encourage more savings towards your retirement. Here's why I'm a bit concerned, and you let me know what you think. Because at first I thought this was a wonderful idea, but the more I thought about it, I'm not sure. Here's why. One, we already don't have enough saved for retirement. I mean, we've done several videos. I've done several videos on this channel talking about how much we should have for retirement. The average American doesn't have enough saved for retirement. We don't even have enough now that will guarantee that we have enough when we hit retirement age. The match is part of what was helping us, make up for how much we don't have. Because rather than, I'm unable to put $200 every single month, but I can do 100, and my employer's match is what adds more grease to my elbow. It increases the amount I'm contributing every month, and over time, it compounds over time to a higher figure, right? Well, if this match is no longer coming in, I'm pretty much cutting down how much I contribute every month. how much I'm investing every month. So it's guaranteed that come retirement age, I'm going to have a lot less. So I'm having to contribute a lot more to grow my retirement account when we already know right now we're not even doing enough. And even though we may know this, that temptation to allocate the money elsewhere, once you open that door, people will be walking through, right? And now we have to do the work of not walking through, right? It was a lot easier to stay where we are. The money goes into the retirement, the match goes into the retirement, and that's it. But now, when you know there's another option, that temptation is there's yet again another decision to make, right? So that's one of the areas where I'm a bit concerned, where I'm thinking this is not good. In fact, you're supposed to help us save more. This doesn't seem like it's helping us save more. And I know we think, well, you could just do this for the short term, and once your student loan is paid up, then you can put all that money towards the retirement. I know, but that's already the problem now, where we keep thinking down the road when we finally make it, now we have more money to put towards retirement. But the big factor of retirement account is time. And how long is it going to take us to pay off that student loan, to pay off what that, well, student loan is the only qualified debt, you know? That's where I'm a bit iffy, because a lot of us have some heavy, crazy student loan amount. It will take some time. And if we lose that time, we can't get it back. The only way to get it back is you keep working longer. Do you want to keep working at the age of 70? No offense if you are. I'm saying if you're young and you're planning, I would think you don't want to have to work at the age of 70, right? Another area where I'm concerned is, as humans, we are more likely to prioritize today's pain over tomorrow's pain, which makes sense. I mean, deal with the pain you're going through right now. And so I can see how year after year, like I mentioned earlier, we would have that match. And if they expand this to other debts as well, I can see where we would focus on just the student loan payments, or for my family and I, you know what, those braces won't pay for themselves. And we have two other kids. Perhaps they will need braces too, God forbid. And so let's fill up that account, let that account grow, and you lose time because you just focus on today. We have a tough time envisioning ourselves at our retirement age, right? And so this bothered. I'm a bit worried. This is not what we think is going to do. The benefit with this option is, you don't have to do this every year, right? For the year where you're anticipating high expenses, if you're disciplined and you just have the match going to the account for that 1 year, or student loan for those 2 years, and that's it, then it's beneficial you keep it going to the retirement account. In my opinion, this is honestly only beneficial for those who weren't contributing, and those who were just not paying attention to contributing to their retirement account because they were so focused on the heavy debt, the student loan that they have to make. I think this is who we comes in handy for. And there are lots of Americans who are in this boat. Student loan debt is very high. The rate is super high. So it makes more sense to clear that out quickly so you can breathe and have freedom, right? But for those of us who understand what we are trying to do, which is to make sure we hit our goal at retirement age, I think this doesn't really make any much of a difference, except that 1 year where you're going to be having a very rough medical year. Then yeah, you can divert this to your HSA. I'm keeping mine whenever it trickles down. By God's grace, my student loan is gone by then. I'm keeping mine with the retirement, and by mine I mean via my husband, because he's the one working. We're keeping it with the retirement. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I really do want to hear your opinion on this. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.